All right, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Ali Saleh, and we are recording and we are live. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are all here for one important reason, and that's to learn a little bit more about an opportunity that can absolutely change your life. I will be starting promptly at 6:05. I see everybody's calling in from somewhere around the world, here in the US, international. It's amazing to see how much our team has grown in such a short period of time. So today we're going to go over something amazing, an awesome opportunity that can help you tap into a skill set that's essentially recession proof. Okay. So it's going to be amazing. And if you guys have any questions, please just drop them down in the chat box below. We'll do our best to get to them. I do have a few big leaders on this call, and we'll give them some time to talk. But I like to do this as short and sweet as possible. I like to get to the point, make sure you guys get your information. And I hope you guys are excited for this journey that you're about to go on. So let me go ahead and get everything pulled up here, and I'm going to start sharing my screen. And then once I do share my screen, let me know when you guys can see it. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen. Where is the chat box? Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Guys, I'm really excited. Once again, my name is Ali Saleh. I'm one of the co-founders of the Lions Den with my business partner, Thomas Carver, who, is busy right now on another call. It's been really crazy over the last few days. We've just been, on back-to-back calls, and it's really a testament to know what's going on within the industry and what we're doing here with Epic Trading and how many lives we're changing. So I'm going to start off by asking you one simple question. Shouldn't you be first at least once in your life? Shouldn't you be first at least once in your life? If you think you should be first at least once in your life, please drop a 1 in the chat. I want to see if you think that you deserve to be first at least once in your life. Let's go. I love it. All right. So moving on, guys. Shouldn't you be first at least once in your life? Absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt. We all should be first at least once in our life. Okay. It's very important that we all understand that concept, because in order for us to be considered first in anything, we have to have the ability to count on ourselves. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get these slides started here for us. So first thing, guys, EPIC stands for, please stop drawing on the screen. Whoever's drawing on the screen, please stop, because that's pretty embarrassing. Thank you for you. But EPIC, what does EPIC stands for? Exceptional people, incredible compensation. It's honestly one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. When you talk about awesome branding and a company that actually knows what it takes to really brand themselves and understand what it's like to be in the space, they have to be able to think ahead of the times, right? When you look at Epic itself, it's the world's ultimate trading and lifestyle community. I'll tell you what, I'm going to introduce you to our leadership team here in a second. We have some of the best leaders that I've ever come across. I myself, I've been in the Forex space and trading space since 2016, always striving to be better. And I've been in corporate America since I was about 21, 22 years old. And I've met some leaders, some CEOs and executive leadership, and these individuals come with a very specific presence. And when I introduce you to our founder, David McCovey, right here, who has already founded a company called Evolution Travel that's been in business for over 5 years and is running a very successful operation there, decided that he was going to tap into the Forex space because he understands the value here. David McCovey founded Epic Trading International, got together with a very talented individual by the name of Spencer Iverson. Spencer Iverson is the president of our company. He has a wealth of knowledge when it comes to the space and this industry, right? He's somebody who's built multiple businesses before in the past. He's put people in positions where they can actually really be successful when it comes to the network marketing space. We have our VP of sales, Mark Sterling, a phenomenal guy who can get anybody in any room fired up. He's got a wealth of knowledge and over 20 plus years of experience in the space, guys. He's a huge person in this industry, and we really appreciate him for everything he's done for us. Jonathan Green, who's our global master ambassador. This guy comes in with a lot of energy, a lot of intensity, and he really knows what he's doing. And then last, we got David Lisiaga, who is our VP of Business Development. David Lisiaga is somebody who I've met very recently over the last year, and he really knows how to move the needle forward. And you can always rest assured that following David, you'll follow integrity. He's somebody who puts the people first and really cares a great deal about who we are in his organization. He always puts team first, company second, and none other than Coach Max as a director of Forex and education. You know, Coach Max, you know, she's been in the space for 4 years. She has a beautiful story when it comes to Forex. You know, she really understands what it's like to actually, you know, trade and start from the ground up. So she's putting together, you know, some amazing stuff for our Epic University. And when it comes to Forex, I mean, there's nobody better than her to be putting that together. So what is it about the Epic Advantage, right? The Epic Advantage is going to put you in a position where you have nothing but a peace of mind when you decide to lock arms with us, right? You're going to make sure and you're going to be insured that your data is secure. Your information will be safe on the website. They put that at the front and foremost of their agenda, and they want to let us know that they care more about your information than anything else. Your information matters to you, but it also matters to Epic. So you can always feel safe and secure when you choose this option, okay? We have a comprehensive, easy to understand, fun, and very professional Forex trading environment. Every individual who puts themselves in a position to lock arms with Epic will have access to the Epic University. The Epic University has been crafted by some of the best traders who, hold on one second, let me turn this annotation off, because whoever's drawing on here is really getting annoying. There we go. Perfect. All right, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, it's a very fun professional Forex training environment. I've learned overwhelming majority of my Forex education with these people who have been hand selected to put this academy together, this university, and they're awesome people. Being in this space, you know, whether you're here for the Forex or for the building or for both, you have to understand that getting paid on time should be the forefront of not just your thoughts and what you want out of a company, but it should be your company's #1 priority, right? When locking arms with a company, you want to make sure that you're in a position where you're actually going to get paid and where it's going to be easy to be paid. So it's very important to understand that we care about that tremendously as an organization. Accurate back office tracking and reporting. You always have to know your numbers. It's so important to us. Our culture is very strong. Our CEO, David McCovey, actually, you know, he's in constant contact with myself and other people in the organization. He makes sure that he's here to support us, right? It's his duty, obligation, and responsibility to ensure his organization is safe and can run smoothly so that we can build and learn how to trade. Very important. And we take care of our leaders, right? We take care of our leaders by making sure their systems are amazing. They have access to retreats and getaways and travel vouchers and, you know, jewelry, things of that nature to ensure that you guys and us as leaders, we're all taken care of. You know, our product will be available in multiple languages within 60 days. You know, it's hard to convert an entire training, an entire university over to a different language, but we're going to do that in 60 days in multiple languages, not just Spanish, but multiple language, you know, and compliance. Compliance is like literally the lifeblood of an organization, right? Without compliance, you will struggle. So making sure that your corporate cares about compliance is wildly important. So just keep in mind that compliance is top of mind. And when it comes to us actually building and being able to market and advertise, you know, the Epic Trading International as a whole will always have quality marketing, right? Branding campaigns, things that are considered Madison Avenue. And if you don't know what Madison Avenue is, it just means top quality, A-rated, the best that you can have marketing, like cutting edge, state of the art, and a strong, very, very strong social media presence, all right? Now, when it comes down to Epic Training, right? Every single person on this call is here for a few reasons, right? But the main reason we're all here is to master the skill set of Forex, okay? When you can learn technical analysis and what Forex actually really can do for you, and you know this skill, this is a skill that you could take to the grave with you and no one can ever take it from you. It's completely recession proof. And once you master this market, you'll be able to pay yourself and take care of your family for life, okay? So what does the Epic training entail, right? We'll have access to 3 live sessions a day as each major market opens. We get access to signals. Our team called out from July 5th to August 5th, over 25,000 pips. That's huge, and I'll explain more in a second. Our Epic University, which will be all-encompassing, and putting you in a position where you can learn and master this market at scale. And it's very user friendly, right? This university is designed to take you from a very, very, very beginner level, just learning the basics, to an advanced level, training, through order blocks and understanding supply and demand and trading smart money. It's so important. I got a question here from Moana. Great question. So training will start September 1st with 3 live sessions, and we'll have our signals as well right after that. And then come October, the product suite will be rolled out for the university, and more products and more education will be dropped throughout the entirety of the month. And then we have an interactive trading community. We all get together, we talk about our trades, we mastermind with one another, and it's awesome. So what I want to do is talk a little bit about Forex and what Forex actually is. If you're somebody who's ever traveled outside of your home country, and you take your currency and you convert it to another world's currency, another country's currency, that right there is a transaction of Forex, right? Because you're taking a foreign currency, you're exchanging it for another at a different rate, right? As Forex traders, what we're doing is we're doing just that real time digitally. So we're just trading price at scale. Now, whether you know it or not, you've participated in the Forex market either by traveling and changing your money, or by 2, just having money in a savings account at a bank. Believe it or not, the #1 player of Forex right now is JP Morgan Chase, and #2 is Bank of America. The banks are trading your money with or without your permission, making hundreds of maybe $200, $300 million a day in this space using your money, right? So why not you take advantage of this opportunity and learn to get a piece of that pie for yourself, right? Doesn't it make sense? Doesn't it make sense to put yourself in a position to already be part of a market that your money is already in, right? But now you're just controlling it. And we'll teach you things like risk management and how to manage your account so that you don't really have to worry about losing. We'll teach you what it takes to be a good trader, because trading is honestly mostly psychology. 80% of it is in your head. The rest is really technical analysis and understanding fundamentals. Now, after talking about the Epic trading and training, I want to talk about our lifestyle, right? Lifestyle is very important, okay? We're literally put on this planet for us to put ourselves in a position where we can actually prevail and move forward in our lives, right? The lifestyle that you yield and that you deliver and that you build for your family, friends, and every single person around you is all cultivated from the decisions that you make in your life. And if you can live a good lifestyle, you shouldn't feel guilty about it. You should be happy that you've worked very hard and you've built this specific life for yourself. And I'll tell you what, if you have a good lifestyle, there's a good chance that you have a good heart, and there's opportunities for you to give back to other people as well. So lifestyle is important. There has to be certain things that motivate you and fuel you. And if one of those avenues is something material, definitely focus on it. Epic cares about lifestyle. They want to make sure that we live well, that we're living happy and healthy and wealthy. So it's important. They care about it as a corporation. You should care about it just being on this call. All right. Now, when it comes to, a few other things that Epic actually offers to us at scale is something that I can really appreciate. It's Epic Rewards, right? We're out here grinding. Angus is out here grinding, and a few of the other top leaders on this call. We're here introducing people the power of Forex and what this can actually do for your life, and how much you can see a positive impact in your overall life in building this business on the business side and also trading. Why not be rewarded for all the hard work that you do, right? Who here would be upset getting a Rolex for hitting an ambassador rank? I don't think anybody would say no to a Rollie, or a vacation voucher for a family of 4 or 2 or whatever the case may be. Or, hey, if you hit 6 figures, I'm your CEO, David McCovey. Here's a ring that you can rock, just like, Tom Brady, right? Why not? Why not? If you're in here and you're really working very, very hard, you should be rewarded for the fruits of your labor, okay? It's not always that the company should be making every penny. It's we should all be working together and making money together. And that's important to me. The most important thing to me, though, when I was looking at Epic, and I flew down to Las Vegas to meet the ownership of this company about, I think it was just this past weekend or last weekend. I don't know. All my days are mixed up right now. But, I was kind of taken aback at how, down to earth David McCovey really was as an owner, and his team, just such amazing people. When I saw this slide, I almost cried because, giving back to your community is something that's so important, right? And one of the main reasons why I'm even in this space and why I'm trying to attract a bunch of wealth in my life personally is so that I can, start a very efficient and effective nonprofit. My family's first generation American, so I do have a country that struggles, a third world country, and I want to be able to give back to them. So when I see Epic Charity, I get excited because I tell myself, this is a company that truly cares. When was the last time you were part of a company that actually cared about your social setting or what's going on in your community or what the people in the world are going through? So just bear in mind that every penny that you pay towards your membership, a certain portion of that is going to be, allotted and put towards charity because it matters, right? Our communities matter. And, I do also want to say that, our kids matter, right? And when you're preparing the next generation of millionaires within the organization, right? Saying, hey, Ali, I don't have any kids, just using myself as an example. You have two little ones, they're in middle school or high school. You can enroll them into this program right here, and we'll teach them financial literacy at scale. We'll teach them what it means to manage their money properly. We'll teach them what it means to do their taxes and how to become a millionaire and how to trade Forex, right? It's important because kids are literally the future, right? They're every single thing about our nations. They're the little people in the world who are going to make the biggest difference 10, 15, 20 years from today, right? So it's so important for us to understand that our kids matter. And when this company cares about kids, it just says a lot about them, right? Now, when it comes to swag, you love Epic, you rep Epic, you're excited to be part of this. You love your leaders in this industry and in this space. You're like, man, I just want an Epic hoodie. I want an Epic mask. I want to make sure that I'm representing my band properly. By all means, do it. We'll supply you with the ability to do that. Now, we have a very specific goal to get everybody, earning six figures within our organization. Absolutely, we're considered funding founders, Sasha. 100%. I'm a founding member. Angus and anybody who's already locked arms with Epic is already a founding member. And you can take pride in knowing that you're a founding member of one of the most amazing Forex education platforms in the industry, right? And this March to 100,000 is literally a march to get everybody making six figures, right? Whether you're doing it in the online space through building or whether you're doing it via trading, we just want to get everybody in a position where you can actually make some good money, okay? Look, there's a couple of reasons why companies fail, right? You're probably looking at this and saying, well, this is a pre-launch and I'm not sure about the stability of this company. I tried some other company and, it was a pre-launch and I was promised a lot. And look, I'll tell you what, the difference between Epic and other pre-launches is two things, right? The main one is our executive leadership team. They have the brains. I mean, I'm talking about when I was in the room with these individuals, I felt like I needed to level up like 50 levels just to understand their thought process. And for somebody like myself, that's big to say, right? Another reason is, David McCovey, as I already mentioned, has Evolution Travel that's 5 years old, and it's already a fully functional network marketing company at scale. That's literally changing the travel industry one person at a time, right? So when you have that kind of backing and that kind of experience, you're destined to be successful. Now, here are the reasons why companies fail, right? Undercapitalized. I can tell you that that's not an issue here, right? After meeting David McCovey, going into his home, seeing what he lives like, I hate to say it, but just, his cars kind of give it away, right? So it's kind of like, all right, the guy's in a good spot. His investors are in a good spot. He's not doing it alone. There's a lot of wealthy people behind this, and it's exciting. Without experience in this space, you have merchant processing that lacks the ability to work with you. Merchant processing it's crazy because when you actually start a business, they'll hold, up to $2 million for up to 24 months if they want to. So you have to have the ability to pay people out. You have to have the ability to have multiple merchant processing partners. So, this company has multiple partners. And obviously, as I already mentioned, we have an amazing executive leadership team. Now, here's what it's looking like, okay? I'm going to give you guys a quick timeline of something that you guys really need to focus on, okay? Our pre-launch starts officially on September 1st. However, my organization, we've already launched almost 1,000 people already. We got our links at some point last night, and growing, right? So there's a lot that's going to be happening, but our official pre-launch is tomorrow. It's only going to cost you $19.99 to lock in a spot within the genealogy. And number two, through this month, you'll have access to test drive our live sessions and those signals that I was talking about, right? Those signals that I said in a month, they called over 25,000 pips. If you would have placed those trades, on the dollar lot size, just copying and pasting, you could have potentially made over $250,000. So it's powerful. And once you get through the Forex Academy and you get connected with us and we teach you how to use MetaTrader 4 and we teach you how to manage your risk, you can come in here and catch these pips with us. It's no problem. I recommend everybody starts with a demo account. And once you get locked in, we'll make it a lot easier for you to be able to take care of that. Crypto trading in the future, there's going to be a lot of products coming down the future. There's going to be so many things that Epic is going to establish when it comes to a product suite and trading. And Training Academy is unbelievable. How can you register and get involved? Daniel, great question. Get with the person who invited you to this call. However you saw it. If you saw it on Facebook, Instagram, if somebody directly sent it to you, get with that person and said, look, I'm excited to change my life. I really want to know what I got to do to get started. It's really quite simple. You get a link, you click on it, you sign up, you pay $19.99. We get you plugged into our group chats and you're in. Now, corporate is actually going to be doing seven Zoom calls a day, okay? 3 live trading webinars a day, and then about 4 of these types of calls, and 1 of them will be in Spanish. So there's going to be 7 calls throughout the entirety of the day, every single day from the first 40 days of us being in fruition, starting tomorrow. So this will help you really build your business and also build your trading account. So once again, this is what they described it. What my CEO, David McCovey, and his executive leadership team is, this is a Forex company that has a building aspect to it, okay? So Forex is first, building is second, right? So if you want to come in here, plant your flag and really learn how to trade and then build a business, it's great, okay? Now, as far as when we actually physically go live, it'll be October 1st. When we do go live, our client membership fee at that point will be $99 a month. So it's in your best interest to obviously lock in at the $19.99. Enjoy this first month for practically at no cost to you. And then obviously renew your membership on the first for $99. And then we're going to have an ambassador retreat when you hit the rank of ambassador in Mexico, probably some point in November. I'll see Angus there for sure. It's going to be great. And a few other people on this call. If you think you have what it takes to be in Mexico with me and Angus in the end of October or some point in November, you definitely owe it to yourself to come in here and I build this thing out. Joel, you don't have to refer people. If you just want to come in here for the trading, that's totally fine. Nobody's going to hold it against you. We have tons of clients, people who just want to come in here to be able to do that. Now, throughout the entire month of September, we have a big goal to hit 40,000 people in 40 days. I think a lot of people here who are already in Epic will agree with me that this will get blown out of the water. And I think we will 3X this goal, if not 4X it. No pun intended there, but this is going to be absolutely huge. And I'm so excited to be part of this as one of the founding members. And if you want to be a founding member, once again, put yourself first and take advantage of this opportunity. So we're getting some compensation questions. I just want to say real quick, guys, past results do not dictate or guarantee future results, right? This is an environment where you eat what you kill. You write your own paychecks, but you got to work hard. You can't just expect to come in here and have your business built for yourself. If you treat it like a business, it'll pay like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby, okay? So I'm not going to go through every detail of the compensation plan, but if you can see here, guys, when you come in and you have 3 personal team members, at that point, your $99 monthly membership fee will be waived. Now, I want everybody to understand that this compensation plan will take into effect after October 1st. So right now we're just locking in, taking advantage of the trading. On the 1st, we all go ahead and pay our 99s. If you want to be an IBO, you pay that. After that, when you have your 3 people under you, your membership fee is waived. If you have 10 people in the order that you need to have them, you'll be making $500 a month at Founder 500. These are the founder levels, right? Founder 500 to Founder 5,000, right? You see the credentials, how many people you need on your team. It's all right here. Super simple stuff, guys. Not very hard, right? Whoops. Then we have the rank of ambassador. Ambassadors where, you know, you get a little bit of perks, you get some potential rewards, you have the ability to go on that trip. It's awesome, right? Founder, ambassador 10. You're looking at making pretty much $10,000 a month. That's $120,000 a year. That's life-changing money. That puts you in the top 7% of all income earners in the world. That's huge. Literally, you're looking at 500 people to put you in a position where you could be the top 7% of income earners across the globe. Like, seriously, think about it. If you came in and you hit the rank of founder 500, right? And you're making $500 a month, imagine not having to pay the car bill or insurance. How much does that $500 a month help you? You know, I recently read a study saying that the average American, okay, the average American doesn't have $500 in their checking or savings account to save them from a minor emergency. That could mean a flat tire. That could mean a blown transmission. A lot of people are one emergency away from disaster. So putting yourself in a position to use what's going on in your life as fuel to allow you to master this compensation plan will allow you to master Forex and completely change your life. One of the most profitable Forex traders I know, I'll keep his name quiet, started off 4 years ago working at Target. 4 years ago working at Target, and now he lives in Miami with Lambos and Ferraris, and he has a big house. Okay? This is life-changing stuff, guys. Forex has fired more bosses than I've ever seen in my entire life from any other industry, right? I'm not even talking about this compensation plan, okay? Now, when it comes to the icon ranks, guys, you're looking at 5,000 people to be making 100K a month. That's 1.2 million a year. That's huge. That is life-changing money. And then when you get to the highest rank in the company of Epic, you know, that's about 75,000 people in your team. That's a big number. But guess what? That big number comes with a big paycheck. $1 million. You get $1 million a month. It's $12 million a year. You are the top 0.00001% of the entire universe, right? Now you can go ahead and do whatever it is that you want, right? Like start your nonprofit, take care of the people around you, or don't. Just live in a hole. Like live in Southern California and only care about yourself. It doesn't matter. It's your goals, dreams, and aspirations. I always tell people something very specifically. If your goal is to live on Bali in an Airbnb that costs you $8 a day, Forex can fund it. If you want to live in Southern California in a $10 million mansion, Forex can fund it. Whatever your goals are, it's possible. Right, guys? And we live in such turbulent times right now. There's a lot of uncertainty in the world. Over 40 million people in the United States without a job. It's really sad to see what this pandemic has done to us as a community, as a globe. And it's so crazy that in the time where we're asked to be so far apart and really not, you know, close to one another, there's over 150 people on this call learning about an opportunity that can absolutely change their life. Because through this pandemic, there's even more uncertainty on a smaller scale. What about me? What about my family? How can I take care of my kids? Guys, this isn't a joke. It's our duty, obligation, and responsibility to put ourselves first and know that through these uncertain times, we have to take care of our families. And this is the best vehicle to do it. And that's how I firmly believe about this. And if you really look at life, it's a path, it's an avenue that has a lot of winds and bumpy road. And we don't know what's around that curve. We don't know what's around that bend. We don't know what's behind this mountaintop or this peak. But when you are financially secure and you're working towards something that's bigger than you, you have every chance to be a little bit more certain. You have every chance to have the right resources to get around whatever obstacles come your way. And I can promise you that with the faith and all the energy and the happiness that I've put towards Epic and building with my team and the Lions Den, you know, this journey's become more clear and more certain for me. And, you know, I'm just in love with Forex. I love the space. I love this opportunity. I love this compensation plan. I love our leadership team. And I'll tell you what, you know, it's been a very, very strange few months, especially given the pandemic and what's going on. But a lot of my clarity has come from being on these calls and being with people like, you know, Seren, and being on the call with people like Sarah and, you know, Angus, and these people who I've been working very close with, and Nicholas, you know, and it's just completely changed my life. Right. And I'm not even kidding. Like, this opportunity means a lot to me. You know, I was pretty established before this. I mean, I was obviously going through some stuff because of COVID, but, you know, I was just done with corporate America. I was sick and tired of that rat race. Couldn't stand being on that train one more time into New York City. I just couldn't do it anymore. That wasn't the life for me. I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to live the rest of my life 12 hours a day, 10 hours a day away from my family. There's no way to live. And it's not your fault if that's what you're doing. It's just society puts us in that box and we can't get out of it. But I'll let you know that if you believe in yourself, even if you don't believe in yourself, but you believe in me, you believe in Angus, you believe in what the Lions Den and the Winner Circle can do for you, then give yourself the chance. I ask you to put yourself first and allow yourself to say yes to this opportunity, because one way or another, it will change you. But your why has to be so important. If you're sick and tired of not being able to pay a bill, if you're just sick and tired of fighting with your significant other over money, if you are sick and tired of not feeling confident in a room full of people who you consider successful, then this is the opportunity for you, right? If you've ever doubted yourself in your life, if anybody's ever tried to step on your neck and hold you back, this is the opportunity that will allow you to shine. And I firmly believe this because it's changed me so much. And I'm speaking very truthfully and genuinely to you and everybody on this call, because I care a great deal about myself and my family. But guess what? I care about my team so much. You know, and I want to talk about the Lions Den real quick before I open it up to Angus, because I want him to obviously talk. He's an amazing speaker, and he really has a lot to offer. You know, he's one of the best people I've met throughout this entire journey. But when it comes to the Lions Den, you know, my team, we care about each other. You know, I have a very specific motto with my business partner, Thomas Carver, right? We say nobody gets left behind on our team. Nobody. If it means that I get up from my dinner to pick up the call because my downline is calling me, I do it. If it means I lose sleep, I'll do it. I'm serious. Like, this is just how we operate business, you know, and will it be like that for forever? Probably not. You know, leaders emerge and people help out, and that's beautiful. It's already happening. You know, and everybody's a leader. Whoever locks arms with Epic and decides to make a change in their life, I'm telling you, you'll emerge as a leader. So just know that the leadership is here. The talent's here. We teach people duplication at scale. This isn't a joke. Like, we run this thing like a corporation, but you're in business for yourself, and you're also not in business by yourself, right? We teach you duplication at scale. We teach you how to trade Forex. We teach you how to break through the barriers of your brain. And, you know, we teach you how to be positive. We teach you to not let negativity live in your brain. You know, we have daily team meetings talking about these specific topics to ensure that everybody on our team is poised for success, not just with Epic, but also internally, because what goes on in your brain, the thoughts between your ears matter. So, that's all I really have to say. I mean, this is Epic in a nutshell. And I really want to give Angus the opportunity to go ahead and unmute himself and chime in too, because he's just got a wealth of knowledge when it comes to this space.
All right. Thank you, Ali. Listen, I so love listening to you. And, you know, I hope you got how passionate Ali is about this business. And myself and Sarah were doing one earlier on, and I have to admit, I got choked up too. And, you know, we're not putting it on. We are seriously excited about the opportunity we have to work with so many people. I'm a professional trader and a hypnotherapist as well. And, you know, this is really my dream, because for me, my whole raison d'etre really is to help people break free from those things that bind them. Okay, I like making change happen. That's what I do. And, you know, many of the top leadership here don't have to do this. We make enough money. We don't need to do this. Why do we do it? Because we have a heart for helping others to have the same freedom, financial freedom, that we have the enjoyment of having too. And You know, it's not about just building teams. It's about education, helping people to learn how money actually operates and become financially free. I mean, the two top fellas in our group, Damon and Mike, along with Ali and Thomas, they came together to form an organization, Winners Circle, along with the Lion's Den. And it wasn't just to make money. It was to create a community of people who cared about each other, who worked for each other. And they're not just about doing it for themselves. We work as a community. And I hope that you will join this community and see for yourself what wonderful people there are here who are rooting for each other, willing to go that extra mile. I mean, there's people here who are working 19, 20 hours a day, and I'm not exaggerating there, building this to something really special, something really strong, because we are committed and dedicated. And we're going to do it whether you join us or not. But you know what? The invitation is there for you to join us. Become part of something really special. And you know what? You owe it to yourselves. You owe yourselves the opportunity to be free, free from the job, free from the boss. Be your own man, be your own woman. Somebody who can do what they want when they want, have time freedom to be with their family, with their friends, to travel. So what do you want to do? You know what? Epic can give you all of that. It's recession-free, it's COVID-free. It has all of the ingredients for the modern age, for the modern way of living. People's jobs are gone, so many of them. But you know what? This is proof from all of those things. No matter what happens outside, the markets are still trading, they're still working away. Money is still being swapped from one place to the other in the trillions each day. And what we do is just take a tiny little bit of that for ourselves. And what we're going to do within Epic is to teach you how to do that in a safe way. So many people get involved in Forex and they lose because they don't take the time to learn. You have the opportunity here to learn and build something special for yourself and your family. And you know what? If you share that with other people, giving them an opportunity, not selling, you're not selling anything. Remember that. You're not selling anything. You are giving people an opportunity to be free financially. So don't feel that, you know, embarrassed about offering this to anybody. Be proud. You're offering them something really special, a gift that no one else is offering them, a chance to be financially free and independent. So thanks for listening to me. I'm going to hand back to Ali to finish off, but I look forward to meeting you all. We're about to start our Discord group in the next day or so, and wait till you see that. That is something else. It's another level. So look forward to seeing you all later, and feel free to talk to me anytime. Bye-bye.
Absolutely. That was beautiful, Angus. Thank you so much for sharing. So team, do me a favor. If you decide to lock arms, the leadership that you will be around is like Angus. I mean, he's literally a man with a wealth of knowledge, and he's absolutely unequivocally, you know, changed our entire team's culture just from his ability to communicate with people at scale, right? And I use that word a lot because scalability is very important in life, okay? So I know you guys have some questions. Get back with the person who invited you to this call, have them answered. If you got to this call just from Instagram, social media, wherever, reach out to the person who you saw it from, give them, you know, your time and your energy, and ask some questions. Really talk about this opportunity. I dropped our YouTube link here. This will be dropped in there as soon as I'm finished with uploading. But other than that, remember, please put yourself first, count on yourself, and say that, you know what, I can make a change in my life. I can do it. Trust me, if I can do this, you can do this. Leaders emerge through the most turbulent times, right? If you have so much to lose, you have so much to work for. And we're all here as people trying to understand what this very thing of life is. And look, we're not here for a long time. We don't know what happens, but why not live an amazing life while you're here? Why not do everything in your power to ensure that you're being the best version of yourself every day? Nothing, and I mean nothing scares me more than my deathbed and thinking about the things that I could have done in my life, right? And if you've never thought about that, if you've never thought like that, it's time to start thinking in that fashion, because your life and your decisions and how you live your life matters 10 times more than you think. Put yourself first, make the decision to lock arms. My name is Ali Saleh. I was here with Angus tonight. If you guys have any questions or comments, concerns, reach out and get with the person who invited you, and let's get this thing done. Let's take this to the next level. Cheers. Peace, love, and happiness, everybody. Take care.